Welcome to part 6 of Wind Waker. I'm talking really loud right now because that beeping in the background in like the past 5 episodes is really getting annoying. Also, I turned up the volume on my recorder, so game audio should be loud, commentary should be loud, and I should be drowning out the beeping. Because, let's be honest, that's really annoying. And last part turned out to be only like 13 minutes because I cut out about 15 minutes of me failing. This is the wrong way. We're supposed to be meeting Medley in the entrance to Dragon Roost Cavern, but I forget where that is. No, don't talk to it. Meant to back flip like this. Okay, this is the way to the cavern. Alright, so now we're gonna have to meet Medley, and she's just kind of chilling there. But what she basically wants us to do is help her get to up to Valoo because she thinks that she can help him. There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond, but then the great Valoo, he became so angry, his rage shook the mountain, and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where's my mind? Tell me how Prince Kamali was. Oh, that doesn't sound right, not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the great Valoo's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the great Valoo. I'm not yet worthy being mentioned in the same breath as her. If I only had possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost. So basically, we're going to use the wind here. You can see it blowing. And she's going to attempt to fly up onto that ledge. Atmospheric currents are really messed up. Okay. So we want to get on this ledge and then wait for the particles to be going towards that bridge, like this. Alright, first try. So now that we helped her, she's going to give us a bottle, which is the rarest item in the entire land of Hyrule, because there's only about 4. If anything happens to me, look after Prince Kamali. Seriously, what kind of gift is that? I mean, in non-Zelda terms, you help someone out in a life or death situation, they just give you an empty bottle. Seriously? Okay, so we're gonna be equipping that and then taking the spring water, because as you saw, there were some bombs up on that ledge, but they're all dried out. So we're gonna need to climb up and water those. So the bottle can basically hold things like fairies, potions, soup, water, a lot of things. And now that that's done, the spring will fill back up. And that will allow us to reach this edge. here what we want to do is throw the bombs into these jars, which I'm very bad at aiming. Thank you. Come on, Link. I do not understand why he does that. Like, basically, if I try to roll off a cliff, if I'm too close to the cliff, he's just gonna kind of just chill. I said just way too many times in the sentence. Link is so determined. Jeez. He needs to calm down. Wow, jerk. So hopefully we'll get it this time without messing up and get into the Dragon Roost Cavern. It's going to be our first dungeon of really? Oh man, I'm stinking. Probably because I'm recording myself, because everyone knows that when you're recording yourself, that's when you screw up the most. Nope. No, Link, come on. Good job. So, to fix that rolling issue, I think I'm just gonna try to not roll. You know, that goes against my better judgment. And I just rolled there, so that shows you how much I listen to myself. Okay, we're only at 7 minutes. We're making good progress. This is Dragon Roost Cavern. So we want to pull this out. Then pull that out, and then they'll open the door. But, come to think of it, how did Medley get through here? Like, did she move them back? Or is there another way? Question of the ages. I have to say, as someone who hasn't played a GameCube Zelda game on an actual GameCube, this feels really good. Because again, I really love the GameCube controller. That, I believe, is going to give us our map. No, it's a key. Those pots will pretty much act as warps. Say if you need to leave the dungeon early to do something, you can just hop into it and it'll take you to a different point in the dungeon. There are 3 pots in the dungeon. One in the middle, one in the beginning, and one at the end. So, say if I was at the middle of the dungeon, had to leave, I just go to the beginning of the dungeon, hop in the pot, and then it'll pop out the middle one. It's pretty self-explanatory. I almost fell there. Because I love Zelda, but playing Zelda games for the internet is so much fun. So like we just got throw a bomb here. Pretty much what we've been doing the entire time. But the cool thing is, the way into Dragon Roost, like the Rito city, basically taught you the conventions of bomb throwing to break boulders. So here we're gonna throw the water jugs, and played Minecraft to know that water and lava, or magma, form obsidian. Obsidian is pretty much just lava in its cooled form. The thing is, I've had real obsidian before, and it's smooth. It doesn't have a rough texture like games show it off to have. So it's weird. It's gonna be a choo-choo. What the heck? They never catch me. Usually it jumps right over me. We got red chew jelly that can be used to make potions. Hopefully there's not another cheaply placed chew jelly up here. So, these doors that are blocked off without any cracks in them, Link cannot break them. To break them, we need to use a big weapon, like something you get off of a enemy. So basically one of these. And then that'll bust right through. Chew jelly. I don't know why I'm picking them up. It's probably just compulsion because I never use any potions. Okay, so the bomb's on the wall. We just want to hit with an item. Oh god, that would have sucked if I fell off there. Come on. Great. Now that we've got that small key, basically this is where we came out. But, now we can unlock this door. I think this dungeon is really cool with the progression. We cannot do this part yet. That requires the dungeon item. I don't think this room was this red in the HD one. I think the room is like more blue. Which is weird. I've got to check that. So, as you can see, just a wood stick can't break wood, so we gotta burn it. Sadly, we cannot take them into the next room. Oh, I feel bad for him. Jeez. Is this ladder made out of wood? If so, it should not be able to just kind of have a scorch mark on it. I mean, it's getting hit by pure lava. I'm sucking more than usual. Whoops. Usually I hit that guy with a rock. Okay, this camera's gonna be really weird, because in the HD version at least, I know I say that like every episode, but in the HD version, the default is like non-inverted camera, so So now it's basically what we've been doing the entire time on Dragon Roost, and just throw a bomb to blow up a boulder to get to the next area. But if we just pull out these here, then there's a secret passage here that we can go in to get rupees. But I'm not going to because I've already maxed out on rupees from all the fails at... Okay, I guess I am going in because it won't let me back out. But anyway, I'm maxed out on rupees, so... from all the failing at the Postman game. But yeah, in the HD version, I've said this, but it's a gradient, the light. It's not a solid object like this, a solid shape. But I kind of wish it was, in the HD version, just a shape instead of a gradient. Because it makes the cell shading pop out more. These guys are jerks. You can feed them bait, and then they'll become nice and sell you stuff. And that's what King of Red Lions over here is going to tell us. Annoying, keep your wits, spread bait near the nests, they may share their store of treasure. And it's weird because if you do that, I'm pretty sure that they just sell you bait. Like, for a lower price. Which is weird, because why would you accept, like, only open your store to humans if they give you bait and then sell them more bait? Jeez, is the game normally this dark? Jeez, I can barely see the chest. I keep on forgetting that I need to hit A to climb. Nope. I forget, does this version have hero mode or a second quest? Because I know the HD version does. Come on, I missed with that too? Jeez. My aim is really off. Spin attack spam. And this chest will give us a joy pendant, which is going to be required later. It's required that you get 20 of these. And right now we have 4. That's pretty good. There's a really easy way to get joy pendants later on. Actually, it's after we get this dungeon's item. Yeah, so enemies can hide in jars. So, and if we kill all the enemies, I believe we get the small key in this room. Okay, I want to minimize how much, like, dead air is in this LP, because I understand the fact that, you know, there's a loud beeping. But I really, like, unless I just ramble on tangents, then there's not much I can do. And we got a treasure chart. So I think we should go back to the main room now? No, okay. Oh, this guy is such a jerk. I hate these dudes. Hopefully this will go up before the platform dissolves. Good. I usually have a lot of trouble with that guy. Okay, there's the boss room up there. But we can't go to it right now because we don't have the boss key. And that is our, actually I think this is the final jar. It's weird. Or maybe this is just a 2-jar dungeon now. But basically now, if we hop into that jar, then we'll go to the beginning of the dungeon. And we can go back after that. So there's Medley. Next episode, we'll be rescuing her.